Hello Taurus, this is Trudy with virtualtarot.com and the Psychic Network. Thanks for tuning in. This is your love reading for November 2016, and so let's just get straight to it. First card to come up for you is this gorgeous card, the Seven of Cups. You can see this card. This gentleman is looking at his opportunity, and perhaps it's a bit delayed. The opportunity that's coming in front of him is in the form of a cup. Now, the interesting thing about this card is that you can see that there are quite a few cups there, and that one is looking better than the rest. There is a cup that has a ghostly figure with a red halo surrounding it, which is kind of interesting because we are going into Halloween. And although I'm doing November readings, Halloween is coming up, and so it's kind of funny that we would have this card for Taurus. Now, what is this ghostly figure? And really, to get into these cards, when we speak to cups, we're talking about emotions, things that bring us joy, the part of life that excites us. And this is really all about true living, feeling from the heart that we're chasing our passion, following our passion, living our dreams. And so for Taurus this month, there's going to be this sense of exploration going on. And you may be in a situation within relationship where you are feeling as if what you really desire, who you really desire, the parts of your significant other that will bring you joy, have those things you're looking for. You're looking to find out what it is that will, those parts of them that will bring you true joy. Or you're looking to find someone who will bring you true joy. And you may feel a bit of disappointment this month. I'm hearing that loud and clear. There may have been this fascination with what could be, and for some reason you're feeling as if what could be isn't there for you at the moment. And so that card brings together a lot of different emotions, a lot of different feelings, and I'm hearing that you might feel as if this hope has been put on hold. Your hope for the perfect person has been put on hold. And so if that is going on with you right now, do not feel dismayed, because you know, hope always springs eternal, and there is also quite a few people out there, and you may be living in a bit of a fantasy world. I'm also hearing you may be looking for perfection, and perhaps the idea would be to stop the fantasy and begin to live maybe a little bit more in the everyday, in the mundane, and sort of notice the people who are around you, the people who may not be as glamorous as you perhaps were hoping for. Those people maybe can offer you some of this solace and joy. Let's see what comes up next for you. The Fool. Interesting. That's a really good card. This is a fabulous card because really what you want in life, Taurus, most of all, is to go on a journey and an adventure and just sort of let everything go and just throw caution to the wind and go on a journey, go take a risk. And why do I say that? Because Taurus is the sign of the bull, and Taurians like, actually, we say they like routine. They like to know exactly who's going to show up in the morning, where they've placed their keys. They like, well, if this is your sun sign, now you may have other aspects in your chart that work against this type. And again, I've said time and time, go to Astro Dance, pull your natal chart, and find out exactly what your moon and your Venus signs are, because those signs will allow you to begin to put your entire persona together. And these are love readings, and so we're speaking to specifically to your moon, your relationship house, and your Venus. But anyway, if you are a Taurian, you may have this secret desire to go on an adventure and to change everything up. And you might want to do that so much that this does become your challenge, because this is the card of the risk taker. This is the person who reduces their overhead and just steps out onto the highway and sticks out a thumb. Not that that happens anymore, but it used to. So if you have that secret desire, you may want to rise to that challenge, because the first card tells us that there's a lot of fantasizing going on about changing things up within relationship. Also feeling as if you are looking for something within relationship that isn't there right now. So fantasizing is really important. That's the first step. But the second step for you, Taurus, is to actually go out and do something about it and take that risk. So that's a really fun, cool card. Next card to come up for you is the Page of Pentacles. We're getting a lot of very young energy in this reading, and that's so cool. This could be a person, this could be a child, this could be a Taurus child, or any earth sign, a Capricorn child. It could also be a Virgo child. So if you have a child, a son or a daughter, unexpectedly they come into your life, and perhaps they inspire you to go out and to become more adventurous. This is the kid who has the first quarter that they ever made. This is the kid who will say, hey, I don't want to spend my own money. They'd rather spend your money. But even so, this child may ignite this sense of adventure within you, to go out and find what it is that you're looking for, the thing that will actually bring your dreams within relationship to life. Again, this can also mean that there is a new source of revenue coming in. And a lot of times I'll call this the card of the babysitter, or the card of the Uber driver. It's kind of extra money coming in unexpectedly. This source of money that could actually help you find this place where you're able to go off and seek this new adventure. And so maybe this new adventure actually is bringing some new cash into your life. But it's a very good card. So I want to read the last card to see exactly what's coming up. Interesting. So we have this new source of revenue, but at the same time, we've got this sort of stuck in the mud, sort of curmudgeon-y feeling going on at the end of the month. And that would be the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight can be a person as well, a little bit older. This could possibly be you, the person you're dating, your spouse. But this person is a little bit stuck in their ways. And I'm going to say, because it is a pentacle, that it's probably you, or energy like this sort of, I want to stay where I am, I'm sort of resisting, I'm not sure that I really want to step out and have this big new adventure. Maybe I'm not quite ready. And so if you are in relationship, you're with a partner, this partner is not bringing it, let's say. They're not, maybe they've gotten a little lazy, maybe they're stepping back, that's what I'm hearing. Maybe they show up and they posture in a way that you believe you're going to have your needs met, but then they retire. And this has been going on for a while, actually, is what I'm hearing for some of you. There could be some really negative feelings happening here and some disappointment, and you're ready for the next challenge. So, and you may not even know you're ready for this next challenge. You may not even know that you want to go out and seek adventure. And you may be trying to inspire the other person or even yourself to go out and feel young again. And that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Like there's this sense of, hey, let's just be young again. Why do we have to do these things that seem to be of no value to me anymore? Because I'm looking for something of higher value. And I want romance. And I want to feel like the most special person in the room. I'm ready for that once again. I'm also ready for a challenge. I'm ready to get rid of all this stuff and just kind of live like a nomad, which is totally off for you, for a Taurus. It's a totally different mindset than Taurus usually has, and could be inspired by younger people or even memories of who you were before you had all of this overhead and all this luxury. But in the end, you sort of, you know, recant and you slow down, and you don't leap right away. So that, or they slow you down, but there is still this desire to go out and have this big adventure. And so I would suggest to our Taurians that perhaps you if you're in relationship, you grab your partner, you shake them a little bit, not physically, but you know, you just go, hey, let's go on an adventure. And that adventure could be a 1-week adventure, could be a 1-hour adventure, it could be a weekend adventure, but you need adventure right now. You need to feel like that young person that you were before you entered relationship. And this could even be inspired by someone that you see who reminds you of yourself. If you're looking for love, what I see right now is that there's some disappointment going on, and perhaps there had been some fantasy right up front of who you would meet and how attractive they would be, and sort of their lifestyle, and you know, some daydreaming, some hopes and dreams, or maybe not exactly, the hopes and dreams aren't manifesting exactly the way you thought they would. But I'm hearing from Spirit that look in the corners because there are people around you who are real flesh and blood people, human beings, beautiful people who would love to spend time with you. And that's really nice. So the challenge is to take the risk and sort of like get outside of yourself and go to some parties and do some things that you maybe wouldn't ordinarily do in order to meet this, this desire. Actually, it's a deep desire that you have. Now, if you've been visioning, vision boarding, and doing all of that, that's terrific, because really that is a great way to manifest what you want within love, within relationship, within your future, even within career, within family, real estate, anything that you would like to manifest. Put that on a vision board. I'm always all about vision boards when I see that 7 of Cups come up, because the visioning that needs to occur perhaps has not occurred. And that's another thing that I'm hearing. Perhaps you're fantasizing, but you're not actually putting this on paper. And you can do it visually with graphics, or you can write it down. And if you really begin to commit that to paper with some method of creative, you know, emote it creatively, I guess is what I'm saying, you're going to begin to see it manifest. Challenge is, once again, to take the next step to manifest what it is that you want within relationship. That's the challenge. And then again, to do it in a practical way, but with a youthful spirit. And so expect the best, yet be practical. Coming back to that pentacle, that beautiful page. Love that page. Something will take root, something new. And in the very end, yes, you're going to feel stuck a little bit still the end of the month. Things aren't moving as quickly as you would like for them to. However, you can change this, turn this around easily into a slow, steady migration toward what you would like to manifest just by committing your passion to paper. I see that for you, Taurus, and so I'm really happy that you tuned in. And when I say passion to paper, I also want to say there are lots of ways to do that. You can write music, you can write poetry. This is very creative, all of these endeavors, so it's very exciting. And if you get a chance, go to my Facebook page and please take a picture of whatever you've done, or just send me a post and let me know what type of creative project you've started. And I want to sort of get a sense of the community and understand how we can all manifest what we would like to manifest via our creative, especially for Taurus, our creative gifts. You guys are so beautiful, so creative. Thank you very much. So if you would like a private and a personal reading, please go to myvirtualtarot.com, click on the Purchase a Reading tab. I can read for you in a much more profound way. Also, we've got the donor readings, donor-based readings, donation-based readings. Make sure if you have registered that you go back to your profile and enter your email address, because I cannot actually contact you, nor can the folks who would like a donation-based reading contact you without your email address. And so I thank you very much for doing that. Also, last but not least, there will be higher spiritual counsel for these readings, and that spiritual counsel will be available via Vimeo. I will be doing that, Major Arcana only. Also, there will be some other Vimeo videos posted that you can download for purchase. So thank you very much. Please tune in, and if you would like to become a reader on this channel, please send me a video to myvirtualtarot@gmail.com, and we'll vet you and see if we can put you on the channel. I have a new person coming on. Her name is Ruchi, and I will post her as soon as these readings post. Also, there will be an October reading, something really fun for Halloween that I will be doing. And so from there, please stay tuned for all the fun that will be coming up. Please comment, subscribe. I want to hear from all you guys, and namaste.